Macron will head to St. Petersburg on Thursday as part of a two-day visit to Russia. Director of the Russia Center at the Paris-based Institute for International Relations, Tatiana Kostueva-Jean, insisted Donald Trump's decision to remove the U.S. from the Iran nuclear deal has weakened Mr. Macron's position and will be taken advantage of by Russia. He said, the weakness of the transatlantic relationship does not give Macron sufficiently strong positions to counter Putin. Putin knows that there are differences in the Western camp, and as soon as someone shows weakness, he exploits it. Jalal Harshawi, a geopolitics researcher at Paris 8 University, insisted the French leader's efforts with Putin have been one-sided as he desperately attempts to gain concessions from the superstate. He said, beyond France's prestige and commercial opportunities, an effective French diplomacy must ask what levers it can use vis-a-vis recalcitrant actors. It seems this basic question is no longer being asked in Paris. When conduct foreign policy without a carrot or a stick, that's what you get. Mr. Macron will head to St. Petersburg on Thursday as part of a two-day visit to Russia. It is understood the French leader will not confront Putin on matters publicly and will instead resort to private meetings to discuss international matters. The visit from Mr. Macron comes during a period of heavy sanctions on Moscow from the European Union. The leader will attempt to salvage the Iran nuclear deal following the U.S.'s withdrawal despite differing interests between Russia, China, the UK and Berlin. Vladimir Putin has so far refused to budge on matters concerning Russia's position in Syria, where Moscow backs the Bashar al-Assad government. Vladimir Putin has so far refused to budge on matters concerning Syria. The superstate has also excluded discussions on ever restoring the Crimea region following its annexation in 2014, despite Russia's use of a military-grade nerve agent in Salisbury on Sergei Skripal and his daughter in March. Mr. Macron has refused to rule out ostracizing Putin's superstate. A senior French diplomat insisted, a lot needs to be done, during the visits as part of the nation's desperate attempt to change the position of Russia. Macron will be the guest of honor to an economic forum taking place on Friday. He noted, a lot needs to be done to convince the Russians because it has interests in the Middle East, especially Syria, and its stance towards the West is aggressive. Mr. Macron will be the guest of honor to an economic forum taking place on Friday that will include other attendees such as those from French oil company Total. The leader will use the occasion to try and improve trade with Russia and boost French exports.